The Ray Darcy Show on RTE Radio 1.
Now, for those of you who haven't been listening this week, I've been on a bit of a mission. A mission to master the perfect homemade pizza base. I know. With all the important things going on in the world. You see, it happened last Friday. Tomorrow week, I mentioned casually that life's too short to buy or to make your own pizza bases. Why not just go into the supermarket and buy them? Sinead Morgan from Cove, who was on the line, was horrified. She said, you don't know what you're missing. You have to try and make your own pizza dough. And in there started the challenge. And I've tried. Hello, Sinead.
Hi Ray, how are you?
Yeah. So we were talking on Monday, and then I did it on Monday night, and I failed. We spoke on Tuesday, and then I tried it again. Just to let you know, we've Giuseppe Crupi, Italian chef and director of Pinocchio, who's an expert at making pizza dough and pizzas in studio with us. Say hello to Sinead.
Hi Sinead, how are you?
No, I'm very good. No pressure, so.
No pressure, so. Yeah, no pressure, so.
No pressure.
Yeah, so you have a thing in your house where you make the dough on a Friday, and it's pizza night.
Friday.
And it's a ritual. Yeah. It's a lovely thing.
It's a ritual, yeah. For the last maybe 4 or 5 years we've been doing it, mainly through COVID and before that as well.
Yeah.
So every Friday night we have pizza, and I started making homemade dough about 3-4 years ago, and everybody loves it.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. And I can't eat takeaway. I can't eat takeaway
look
pizza.
At you. She's a purist.
Yeah, absolute pure. Make my own sauce. All homemade. So they're absolute beauty. Have I converted you though?
Well,
Did you make it again?
Here's the thing, right? I discovered I had this thing in my press for years, and I didn't know it was called dough hook. So I used it for the first time the other night. So Sinead had suggested, Giuseppe, that I do it on the flat. So I created the volcano, put the oily liquid in the crater in the middle, and then it broke the wall of the volcano. It was all over the kitchen floor, a mess. Nobody was happy.
But now you have a story.
My wife.
You have a story
because
to
you
tell.
Forgot to mix it.
Yes, I have a story to tell. Yes.
And so, first of all, yes, Sinead, I think Sinead is an inspiration, because that's what should happen. Like people embracing new challenges and making food from scratch. Also because like when Sinead you do it, then more people feel like doing it, and there isn't such a thing as the perfect pizza, because the perfect pizza is the one that you like the most.
Giuseppe, pizza maker and philosopher.
That's me.
I like you. But see, it was his fault because he forgot to mix it with the fork, as I told him to.
He is me, Giuseppe. She's referring to me. Yes.
To be honest,
that was his fault that it went everywhere. In my house, it doesn't go everywhere because I mix it with the fork, not a hook.
I think you had too much of an ambitious plan, asking Ray to start already without the bowl. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start with a step before, because it is true that we do the crater and we put everything in the center. I tell you why it's very good if you do so. It's just that this way you can keep on adding the flour from the surrounding area, and you stop when you get the right texture. You don't even need to measure the flour, because the dough will tell you when it's ready.
It's fine. I have a weighing scales. I don't mind measuring
all this to him.
Yeah, of course you did. And look, just because Giuseppe is Italian and he's a master pizza maker and he's sitting in front of me, I'm not listening to him more than I'd listen to you. I value your advice.
And you shouldn't. That's the spirit.
But here's the thing. So then I went back to basics then, and I got out the bowl and the dough hook, and I put it all, and I did it. I left the thing overnight to proof.
Very good.
And it doubled in size. I was very happy. And then I split it into 3 separate mounds. I measured it out. Now, I think I made a mistake and I put them all together. I should have put them in separate bowls. Anyway, there you go. And last night, I went about making pizza.
Very good. Do
you want to know how I get on?
Say it again?
Do you want to know how I got on?
Yes, obviously.
Okay. Right. Well, the first one was sort of trapezoid, rectangular in shape. It was definitely not a circle.
Keep it creative. It's fine.
Okay,
fine.
right.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'd gone to a shop and bought a pizza shovel, I thought it was, but it's a pizza
paddle.
Done.
Yes, that's commitment. We like that.
That's commitment, right.
Very good.
And I went down to the local shop, and this man claims it's the best pepperoni in the world. I don't know if it is. Anyway, so the first pizza was for my son, who loves a pepperoni pizza.
Very nice.
Sliced the thing, blah, blah, blah. So I have the pizza on the paddle. And it's a doughy thing, and it seems to be right. I put the cheese, the sauce, the pepperoni, and then I'm about to place it in the oven. What happens?
It doesn't leave the...
It does, but it leaves it and it folds onto itself.
Okay.
So there's pepperoni, cheese, dough all over the inside of the oven.
Very good. What
did I do wrongly there?
Well, first of all, you do need to have a bit of practicality on it in the sense that you have to give a little...
Now, this isn't television, so it's sort of in the wrist.
It's
sort of
not
like
in the wrist. It's not in the wrist. The magic happens that you generally put a little bit of flour on the butter before, so it doesn't stick.
Okay.
And even before putting in the oven, you do small movements to see if it's moving or if it's stuck.
Yes.
You don't try it on directly with a big movement and you shove it in.
Yes, okay.
But you learn from mistakes.
You can buy pizza trays as well.
Pizza trays. Yes. So
you can buy pizza trays and I just use paper. Yeah.
You use paper.
Right. Yeah, you can put it on parchment if you want.
Oh, right.
Or you can. There are even these circular ones that are already. So you just you can even stretch the pizza within the circular tray, and it's already there, so you don't have to do this movement. Even though yours is much more choreographic.
Yes. Of course. So Tom, despite the fact that he'd had lunch late, he liked it.
Very good.
Thumbs
up
from Tom. Then I went with our traditional pizza, which involves capers and olives and anchovies and all that sort of thing. Put it on it.
I like that.
Jenny was still reeling from the fact that I'd messed up her kitchen again, so I think it might have put her off the pizza. It affected her appetite.
But this is a test for your relationship.
It is.
If she overcomes that, she really loves you. That's good. This can last.
Okay. And the other thing, of course, Sinead, you know this, that I changed days. Like, poor Kate came out of the sitting room and she's going, "Is it Friday?" And I go, "No, it's Wednesday." And she goes, "What's the story with pizza?"
Every day is a good pizza day.
Every day is a good pizza day, right? He has an answer for everything. This is brilliant. I love this man.
Love you too. But I have to...
So here's the thing. The brilliant thing is, I loved it.
Fantastic.
I loved it. I don't know if I'm going to do it every time. Kate loved it. Prefers it to the shop-bought one. Jenny's jury is still out on the pizza. I think practice makes pizza perfect.
Perfect. Also because you have to consider that when it comes to that, to be honest, there isn't really a recipe for the pizza. It doesn't exist. It's like you ask some Irish mother the recipe for the brown bread.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, because everybody's so familiar with that then they make their own pizza, and part of the flavor that you enjoy so much about the pizza you made is all the efforts, like all the time together you spent with your family, the laughter, like the satisfaction of getting something that is edible.
Fun,
exactly, and that is what pizza gives you, it's cheerful.
Okay, I tell you what I'm going to do, Sinead. I'm going to just what Giuseppe said there now. I'm going to record that and play it back to my wife.
Oh,
that should work. It'll sound better coming from you, Giuseppe.
It's the accent.
Yeah.
So I think so. The Italian accent might do it.
Yes. Well, Sinead, can I just say to you, thank you very much for challenging me. Because I wouldn't have done it without your challenge. And it's something I'm going to return to.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
I'm just going to make you jealous here now because Giuseppe has brought in. That's a margarita, is it, with basil leaves? And what else? What have you brought in?
It's a Pinocchio one. Sinead, you're more than welcome to come to our cookery class in Pinocchio if you like. So we can exchange tips if you want. And the pizza
I would love to.
Please do. I mean it.
So Giuseppe Crupi, Italian chef and director of Pinocchio, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Now a famous Italian pizza maker and philosopher. Sinead Morgan, we will speak again. Thanks so much. Thank you, Sinead. Good fun.
Thank you.
Bye now. Bye. That's it from us. Cormac is on drive time. We are back tomorrow at 3:00. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening.
The Ray D'Arcy Show on RTE Radio 1.